Hello, guys, and welcome back to Everything New York Jets. Today, I want to discuss why I think Denzel Mims will have a breakout year in 2021. Now, I wanted to make this video for two reasons, really. One, because I really do think he'll have a breakout year, and two, I see so many non-Jets fans who don't watch games say, "Why are Jets fans so pumped up about Denzel Mims?" And because they just look at his 2020 stats, they say 357 yards, only 23 receptions, 0 touchdowns. What's so special about him? But the thing is, his stats don't really bring justice to what he does for the Jets. And really, also, his stats, he only played 9 games, and 8 of which he started, and 1 of which he was on the bench and he came in. So it's not like he only had 300 yards. He only had 9 games, 300 yards. So I wanted to adjust his stats to 16 games and look at what his stats would be. I adjusted his stats if he did play 16 games. He ended up having 634.7 yards and 40.9 receptions. And that is amazing numbers for a second round wide receiver that played in his rookie year. So I decided to take it a step further and say, what if I adjusted his stats and compared it to Henry Ruggs' adjusted stats, who, by the way, was the first wide receiver taken off the board last year by the Las Vegas Raiders. So, like I said, if we adjust Denzel Mims' stats, he'll have 634.7 yards and 40.9 receptions. If we adjust Henry Ruggs' stats, and he'll have 556.3 yards and 32 receptions. So Denzel Mims outplayed the wide receiver that went number 1 in last year's draft. Also, Denzel Mims put up these stats with the statistically the worst offense, the worst coach, the worst scheme. Everything was horrible about the New York Jets last year, and he still put up these ridiculous stats, honestly, for such a horrible situation. So, taking all that in account, if he goes into next year with a better scheme, with a better coach, with a better roster, with a wide receiver that is a legit number 1 wide receiver in Corey Davis, who's gonna have to go against the top cornerbacks. Well, then Denzel Mims gonna go against maybe the second cornerback, and he's gonna have more opportunities that way. And in general, you you can't tell me Denzel Mims, barring any injuries, will not be a legit number 1 wide receiver, because I look at these stats and I say that he put up the stats, he played great without a stable offense at all. And not to mention, this doesn't include his penalties. He's a guy who's able to get penalties and pass interferences and able to gain yards that way as well. So to me, I think Denzel Mims is gonna have a breakout year next year if he doesn't get injured. And I just think he's a legit number 1, and I think heading into next year we're gonna have 2 legit number 1s in Corey Davis and Denzel Mims. So don't forget to subscribe if you want daily New York Jets videos. Comment and like. And I'll see you next time.